Hello, and welcome to another update on SUI. We want to start here on the larger time frame briefly, just so everybody is on the same page. Here on the SUI chart, the idea is still that we could be in a wave 1 to the upside, so we're tracking if the bulls are generating a 5-wave move to the upside. At the moment, the move to the upside is still unfolding. Obviously, we have a reaction to our first resistance line. I only shared that with you yesterday. Maybe this develops even an inverse head and shoulders pattern, but basically we only have 3 waves up, so it would be ideal if we could get another high in wave 1. So maybe this is like a pullback in an internal 4th wave or something. We'll see. We'll see. What is definitely required for the bulls to give us 5 waves is a break above that signal line at $3.59. This is, in my opinion, crucial because only then it will unlock prices in the region of $4.30 and then eventually higher. But yeah, SUI was one of the setups we talked about in recent weeks. Had a 1-2 setup here, and now the question is, has the next rally begun? It would be indeed ideal. There are certain levels on the smaller time frame that now must hold to keep this uptrend alive, so we'll talk about that, but I always warn people that the smaller time frame counts, they are for those who really are interested really in the nano levels. They are for those who are really trading intraday. If you are swing trading here, it doesn't matter if the price breaks below upper micro support, honestly. Yeah, it won't matter because the larger box will be unaffected. So the daily chart support remains unaffected. It's still between $2.09 and $3.04, completely unchanged. So there's no need to change anything, even if the price breaks below, let's say, a nano support area or something, right? We can easily adjust on a smaller time frame, but don't let your larger degree or larger time frame swing trades be affected by really the smallest time frames. Okay, maybe it's up to you and how you trade this, but I just want to say sometimes people look at this and they say, "Oh, but you said we're now bearish because micro support broke," but the bigger picture would be unaffected, okay? So that's important. Here, the daily chart really doesn't change until we break below the $2.33 level, and even then, the market could probably deal with another low. $2.09 will be then next support. But yeah, I have to say, it wouldn't be ideal to break below the June low now. Okay, this move up was already quite substantial, so I would actually prefer if a wave 2 has bottomed. I mean, we've already left the support area to the upside. Ideally, we just keep going. So looking at the smaller time frame then, this is how we can track here really the nano structures. This is how I'm tracking a potential 5-wave move to the upside. Micro structures might shift. What we have on this chart is not an impulse. So I'm tracking this as a diagonal pattern, so that should be a warning to all of you, because impulses can be trusted, yeah, or at least there are very, very clear parameters. On the diagonal structure charts, there are not really very, very clear parameters. That's the problem. Because there's always more, when we're dealing with an impulse, there's typically one way how you can count an impulse, yeah. With diagonals, you have various ways. So that's what it makes it so tricky. And it depends more here on experience and, interpretation, just your interpretive muscles, really. But for now, I'm tracking this as a potential 5-wave move up in the making. We have a wave 1 in 3 waves. We had a wave 2. And the third wave would also be an A, B, C structure in 3 waves. I told you that circle wave 3 should get to the 138% extension, right? In this case, $3.56. Well, guess what? We've reached it. So I cannot rule out that circle wave 3 there is already complete. That is absolutely possible. But what I'm showing you on this chart is micro support for the internal 4th wave of a still unfolding C wave in circle wave 3. So if we break below upper micro support, this is what I meant in the beginning when I said, if we break below micro support, it doesn't really necessarily change the bullish thesis, right? All it would mean is that probably circle wave 3 has already topped. In this case, we could already be in circle wave 4, and this is possible because the price has already reached the first ideal target for a third wave, the 138% extension, in this case at $3.55. So what would be support for circle wave 4? Well, ideal support for circle wave 4 is measured based on the length of the third wave. And then typically in a diagonal pattern, we include the 61.8 retracement. So it would be this, yeah. What we don't want is that circle wave 4 breaks below $2.92. So you have an upper micro support area and lower support. But what I will do is I have to just slightly so we can read it. Yeah, so you have a lower support area, which is support for circle wave 4, and then upper micro support for the internal wave 4. I hope the difference is clear. Next upside resistances are located here around $3.76 and $3.91. So yeah, that's the update on SUI. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks so much. Bye-bye. Thanks so much for watching the videos on this YouTube channel. If you've been thinking about joining MCO as a member, now might be a great time. You can use the link in the video description and apply the discount code right below it. You will get 50% off your first month of our Gold membership, and you can explore everything we offer. It's the easiest way to test the membership, see if it's a good fit for you, and get a feel for the community, join the conversation, and I'm looking forward to meeting you in our member area.